tough start to the day?
Feeling bored? Tired? Maybe even drowsy?
Well, what better way to fix that than to have fun little interactions with others?
Good evening to all our guests with us today.
We're here for the E-cquaintance Culmination night that'll hopefully liven things up for everyone.
And if you're already having a great time, well, it's about to get a whole lot better.
But before anything else, let's start with an opening prayer to be led by Ms. Kyle Lucer and to be followed by the Philippine National Anthem and the Velezian hymn.
We pray for blessings, we pray for peace, comfort for family, protection while we sleep. We pray for healing, for prosperity, and we pray for your mighty hand to ease our suffering, and all the while you hear each spoken need. Your love is way too much to give us lesser things. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? And what if trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? We pray for wisdom, your voice to hear, and we cry in anger when we cannot feel you near. We doubt your goodness, we doubt your love, as if every promise in your word is not enough. And all the while you hear each desperate plea, and long that we have faith to believe. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? What if trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? When friends betray us, when darkness seems to win, we know that pain reminds this heart that this is not our home. It's not our home.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
We are Velezians, true and loyal. Knowledge and truth we earnestly pursue. In all our thoughts and actuations, in faithful service to God and man. We are Velezians, true and loyal. Knowledge and truth we earnestly pursue. In all our thoughts and actuations, in faithful service to God and man. Every task is achievable once we put our hearts and minds to it. Brave new worlds we dare to tread. Faith and strength will see us through. Beyond the matter, this we promise, to keep a pledge of love and loyalty. Allegiance true will ever be to you, in faithful service to God and man. Allegiance true will ever be to you, in faithful service to God and man. In faithful service to God and man.
One, two, three, four! A pleasant day to everyone watching. We are at the final night of our e-quaintance.
That is absolutely right. So everyone, we would like to welcome you all to the College of Medical Technology's E-Quaintance Culmination Night.
I am Miguel Seno,
I am Earl Empleo,
and we are your hosts for tonight. Wow, we finally reached this moment, huh, Earl? The final day of our e-acquaintance.
That is true, Miguel. After a whole week of fun-filled activities and games, we are now officially at the Culmination Night. This is such a great opportunity for the students to show their wonderful talents and to also celebrate the success of this event.
Certainly. And as you can see, we are conducting this event online, from the games to the election up to this night. And we are very grateful for everyone that helped make this event possible.
I agree with you. I am so proud of our department because we were able to push through with the whole event despite its challenges.
And of course, this event would not have been possible without the support of our Dean.
Yes, so without further ado, let us now welcome and lend our ears to the Dean of the College of Medical Technology, Ms. Pamela Demicilio for her opening remarks.
Director for Office of the Student Affairs, Mrs. Bilavec Tropizado. Advisor for MedTech-SBO, Mrs. Leslie Echeverry. Level Chairman, Clinical Instructors, members of the faculty and non-teaching staff, MedTech-SBO officers, representatives, working committees, students, a lovely day to all of you. Every year, medical technology students of Velez College are looking forward for the Acquaintance Day. For more than a decade already, we celebrate MedTech Acquaintance as a whole-day outdoor event wherein MedTech students meet new friends and bond with new blackmates. Everyone had so much fun, such as great parlor games, breathtaking dance presentations, entertaining battle of bands, awesome singing competition, stunning Mr. and Miss MedTech, and other surprises. We also hired catering services for our sumptuous lunch. It was full of spectacular and great memories every time we have our acquaintance party. However, this pandemic is not able to prevent the MedTech SBO officers and representatives to conduct the first virtual iMTernet Acquaintance Celebration 2021. Hats off to all the creativity of MT-SBO organizers that made this virtual celebration a reality. You deserve a virtual applause. One of the highlights of the Acquaintance celebration is the Mr. and Miss MedTech competition, wherein selected MedTech students showcase their gorgeous beauties and exhibit their sportsmanship. Whereas some MedTech students showcase their one-of-a-kind angelic voices in the solo and duet competition. Aside from building friendships and camaraderie among MedTech students, Acquaintance Day is also a preparation for the school intramurals. Each blocks from the respective year level showed unity and solidarity and cheered their candidates to win. Each candidate aimed to get the prize, and each candidate aimed to become the champion. But remember this, it's not always about winning, but also sometimes we lose and we learn from our failures, right? Let me share with you this inspirational message from a football coach, and I quote, "Strive to be humble in victory and gracious in defeat. No matter what happens in every competition, there will always be victors, there will always be losers. Whether we win or we lose, the best team are humble in their victories and gracious in their defeat. After all, at the end of this acquaintance celebration, we are all Velesians. We are family. We belong to the one and only, the MedTech Vikings. Lastly, congratulations, participants. You are all amazing performers. On behalf of the Velez College Administration, as your college dean, I welcome you all to the new normal acquaintance celebration of the College of Medical Technology. Have a great day, Vikings! Juncture, we are going to induct the newly elected officers of the Medical Student Body Organization for the College of Medical Technology school year 2021-2022, together with the advisor of the MedTech SBO for school year 21-2022, Mrs. Leslie Echeverry. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state the name of the officer.
Leslie Echeverry.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
In the presence of the student body.
In the presence of the student body.
and the staff
and the staff
and the faculty of the College of Medical Technology
and the faculty of the College of Medical Technology
that I shall perform my duty
that I shall perform my duty
as state your position
as advisor
of the College of Medical Technology Student Body Organization
of the College of Medical Technology Student Body Organization
enthusiastically
enthusiastically
with all my efforts centered to establishing a harmonious relationship among the students, members of the faculty, and the administration. During my term, I shall dedicate myself and time in the activities that aim to aid in the holistic growth of the College of Medical Technology of Velez College. I will faithfully and impartially discharge the responsibilities of the office to the best of my ability. I shall be part of every endeavor and success of the organization from today onwards. So help me God. Congratulations, officers, and Ma'am Leslie as our advisor.
Wow, that was quite exhilarating, don't you think? It really makes you want to get up and just start working as hard as you can.
Most definitely. Just because we're not officers doesn't mean we should put any less effort than they do in every chance we get.
I totally agree.
Now, let's keep this train rolling with the next part of the program. And we know everyone's going to like this. We're about to witness a spectacular dance performance put together by one of our very own. Let us all be amazed, entranced, and dazzled by the performance of the MedTech Mavericks.
Faster select on the beat.
Drop down bad like a bomba. Fuego va a explotar. Like a bomba. Fuego va a explotar. Like a bomba. Fuego va a explotar. Like a bomba. Suelo. Drop down bad like a bomba. Bomba, bomba. Va a explotar. Bomba, bomba. Like a bomba. Bomba, bomba. Va a explotar. Boom. It's Natasha. Me walk out shine bright like a diamond. Bad gal warm breeze pan an island. You want to get to know me then a little more. When you see that big body on my body you adore. Get mad when me drop it down low like a bomba. DJ pull up. Faster selector. Boom. When me back it up hard on the beat. Faster selector. Bring the heat. Let up me fire when me turn up. Burn up. Let up me fire when me turn up. Burn up. Let up me fire when me turn up. Burn up. Boom. Drop down bad like a bomba. Fuego va a explotar. Like a bomba. Fuego va a explotar. Like a bomba. Fuego va a explotar. Like a bomba. Suelo. Drop down bad like a bomba. Bomba, bomba. Va a explotar. Bomba, bomba. Like a bomba. Bomba, bomba. Va a explotar. Boom. Drop down bad like a bomba. Look at me fire when me turn up. Burn up. Look at me fire when me turn up. Burn up. Look at me fire when me turn up. Burn up.
Kanina pa kita tinititigan at di ko na atakayang pigilan na sarili, hindi ka kausapin at lapitan. O gusto ko lang makilala ka at isayaw ka na para pang tayo lang dalawang andito. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh 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 na na.
Je veux que tu wine wine, Asian beauty wine wine, bad girl comment tu wine wine, allez allez wine wine. Je
take it nice and slow, feeling good on my own without you. Yeah. Got me speaking in tongues, the beautiful it comes without you. Yeah. I'm gonna put my body first and love me so hard till it hurts. I know how to scream out the words, scream the words. I love me, gonna love myself, no I don't need anybody else. Hey, gonna love myself, no I don't need anybody else. Can't help myself, no I don't need anybody else. Anytime, day or night. I love me, la 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 la. La 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 la. I love me, la 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 la. Anytime that I love, ooh.
Jewel Alexei Budimahem, 19, proudly representing second year Block A.
Hi, I'm Riz Plaza, second year Assembly, representing Block A.
I am Julie Jane Blanco, 19 years old, a first year from Block H.
Hello everybody, my name is Emmanuel Reyes Sano Medallia, also known as Nui. I am 20 years old and I am from Block D of Velez College Medical Technology course.
This is Audrey Sabal, 19, BSMT 1A.
Hey guys, my name is Hans Oscar Esquino, 18 years old from BSMT 1B.
Casmin Creepy Sodok, 21, BSMT 4, College of Medical Technology.
Dexter Vince R. Cabintoy, 19, BSMT 1F, College of Medical Technology.
Hello, MedTech Department! I'm Kazai Wells, 19 years old, and I'm from first year, Block G.
Hey, my name is Thomas Keishu Sohavan. I'm 20 years old and I'm second year Block B.
Yasmin Crucio Paquera, 22, fourth year intern.
This is Steve Lawrence Escasinas Tibon, 20 years of age from BSMT 2E.
What a performance by the MedTech Mavericks. I'm sure everyone was also hyped up by their dance number.
Well, I know I sure was.
Well, we've come to the event of events, the moment you've all been waiting for, and the main highlight of our culmination tonight. We are now going to meet the contestants for the Mr. and Miss MedTech competition.
Yeah, let's now give it up for our shining stars that exemplified confidence, character, and of course, beauty.
Mr. Bombastic, we order some bombastic, romantic, fantastic lover. Shaggy, Mr. Lover. Now Mr. Lover. Girl, Mr. Lover. Now Mr. Lover. She call me Mr. Bombastic, tell me fantastic. Touch me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Romantic. Call me fantastic, touch me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Romantic. Call me fantastic, she touch me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Bombastic. Tell me fantastic, touch me on me back, she call me Mr. Romantic. Tell me fantastic, she touch me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Bombastic. Tell me fantastic, touch me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Romantic. Tell me fantastic, touch me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Boom. I say give me your loving, girl your loving well good. I want your loving, can't beat it like you should.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, College of Medical Technology.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mr. and Miss MedTech 2021. Hello, Vikings. My name is Theory Altinaha.
Hello, everyone. I am Renon Chong.
And we are your hosts for tonight.
We're looking forward to an exciting event, which will culminate with the announcement of the newest Mr. and Miss MedTech. Our candidates will serve as role models for students. They should be well-spoken, talented, beautiful, and of course, intelligent.
Well, partner, it sure is a tough fight between our candidates, and tonight will be a parade of talent, beauty, and grace. After all, it's the beauty that captures the attention, but personality captures the heart.
Tonight, you will see our candidates compete in their best outfits. They will also have to undergo a very daunting question and answer portion to win the crown.
Well, Renon, the past few days have been really busy.
It sure was, Thea. We've seen our candidates in their Y2K outfits.
We've also seen their introduction videos.
And of course, who would miss the talent portion of the Mr. and Miss MedTech?
I hope you've already casted your votes, and I'm sure that every one of us has their own bets on who will win tonight's crown. To the Viking community watching, take part of our celebration by taking a selfie or posting an Instagram story with our official hashtag #I'mMTExplorer or #MMMT2021 flashed on your screen.
And speaking of winners, Thea, tonight we will also be awarding special awards to
Social Media Prince and Princess, which will be determined by the amount of Facebook heart reacts on their pictures.
We will also have our Mr. and Miss Photogenic, which will be judged according to photogenic beauty, captured personality or mood, confidence, and the ability of the candidate to share his or her true self in their image.
Tonight, we will also be awarding the Best in Funwear, which will be judged according to grooming and deportment or total impact and confidence.
Lastly, we will also be awarding the Best Informal Wear, which will be based on their poise, stage presence, overall appearance, and virtual presence.
Well, I'm sure that you're all getting nervous and excited to know the winners. Well, in line with this, the candidates will be judged on the following criteria. First, beauty, we have 30%, wit, 30%, poise and bearing, 20%, and overall impact, 20%, a total of 100%.
We have 12 confident men and women who have dared to join the competition, vying for the coveted crown of Mr. and Miss MedTech. Here to help us choose the most deserving candidates are our judges.
Our first judge is a fashion designer and an entrepreneur. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Mr. Elbian Audencia.
Our second judge was crowned as the Queen of Ormoc 2015 Universe. She is currently working as a respiratory nurse in Bath, England. Let's welcome Miss Josa Bautista. Our third judge is an alumna, a registered medical technologist, a former intern government president, and the former head of the Mr. and Miss MedTech. Let's welcome Miss Daniela Kapangpangan.
And our last judge is a laboratory technician in Velez College for 8 school years, and also the pageant consultant for MMMT. Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the Board of Judges, Mamshi Herwart Kambonga.
Without further delay, we present to you our magnanimous candidates for Mr. and Miss MedTech 2021.
Miss Jewel advocates about the environmental conservation through planting trees. According to her, the threat to our environment is increasing day by day. So, it is our duty to make a clean and safe place for us to live and thrive. The health of our planet is essential to our own health, well-being, and to our future, and trees play a vital part of it. According to Jewel, let us nurture nature
Because the nature of our future depends on the future of our nature.
RITS advocates for combating plastic waste every year. The Philippines generate 2.7 million tons of plastic trash, and 20% of which is projected to end up in the ocean. According to Ocean Plastics Research from 2015, the Philippines is the third largest contributor of plastic waste in our ocean. We can be responsible consumers and decrease our plastic waste. The Philippines can then begin to minimize plastic waste and its consequences to our environment through local solutions and collaboration.
Miss Julie Ann Blanco believes about self-love. According to her, when you love yourself, you have to accept your weaknesses. Appreciate the so-called shortcomings as something that makes you who you are. When you love yourself, you attract better. You let the universe know that you deserve the best by treating yourself well.
Advocates for health and wellness during the pandemic. In modern society, we are currently within a pandemic which was caused by a virus called COVID-19. Protocols have been set in hopes that infectivity rates slow down, and so we have been in quarantine for a long period of time, and some of us have let go and let our cravings get the best of us. The struggle that people go through when it comes to our guilty pleasures getting the best of us and just letting go of our healthy habits.
Women's rights. According to Miss Audrey, we should still continue fighting for women's rights because she believes that in every woman who stands up and fights is another woman freed from being oppressed. According to her, let us not let anyone make us believe that the length of our skirt is a measure of our character.
Hans advocates for health equity in the Philippines. We have the freedom to be admitted to private healthcare, although it is a fact that not everyone can pay the high expenses of private healthcare. Therefore, most Filipinos rely on public healthcare. Public healthcare, however, must be improved by increasing minimum wages of our healthcare workers and for our health insurance companies to have better coverage for hospital bills. This ensures that everyone has the opportunity to have their best health.
As an armor, Casman advocates about vaccine literacy. According to her, As an aspiring medical technologist, she would like to integrate this advocacy at present and form a tremendous impact in the promotion of health and the prolonging of lives. With everyone as vaccine literate, we would be able to create a consolidated community that marches towards a better tomorrow.
Dexter advocates for mental health awareness to create a safe space for everyone. The pandemic has affected our mental health, and there are still individuals who are having a hard time opening their feelings. By empowering mental health awareness through education and campaign movements, this will help everyone to acknowledge that their feelings and emotions are valid and accepted. As one community, let us break free and break the stigma.
Ms. Kizia advocates about self-empowerment through education. According to her, she plans to offer educational supplies and seek for volunteers around to personally visit neighborhoods and hold tutorials. These tutorials will tackle the basic academic disciplines, plus Bible sharing sessions. According to her, may this advocacy produce a spring of empowered minds who are more than ready to make a difference in our country.
Thomas advocates for social awareness of the marginalized throughout the pandemic. Many of us are blessed that our wants and needs are readily available. However, we fail to remember the existence of our fellow men at the margins of society. As zealous, empathetic, and nurturing Velezians, it is our duty to foster good citizenship and social responsibility through raising awareness and calling upon those who can still share their blessings to our poverty-stricken fellow men.
First aid awareness and training. This is the advocacy of Miss Yasmin Paquera. According to her, she believes that by giving ordinary people life-saving knowledge and skills, it can empower individuals and give them a chance to help themselves and the others, and be able to contribute in building resilient communities, including the vulnerable ones.
Steve advocates for mental well-being awareness of COVID-19 victims.
And that was our 12 candidates. We really have beautiful and handsome candidates this year stepping up their game given the online setting.
You're right, Thea. Let's move on to the question and answer portion of this event. This was filmed last September 19, 2021, live together with our 4 lovely judges.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Thea Tinaha, and here with me tonight is my partner.
Hello, candidates, and to our viewers. I am Renon Chung, and now we are in the question and answer portion of Mr. and Miss MedTech 2021.
Well, Renon, how are you tonight? You look great. Is that what they call as the intern glow?
I definitely feel more refreshed and relaxed. You look beautiful tonight, Thea. What's your secret?
Well, Renon, definitely one of the main ingredients of having the intern glow is surviving how competitive third year was. And speaking of competitive, we definitely have a competitive batch this year.
You're right, Thea. Tonight, we will not only be witnessing their beauty, but as well as their brains.
But before starting or before anything else, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our Dean, Dean Camila de Misilio. Good evening, Dean, and thank you for gracing tonight's event. I'm sure they are all getting tensed at this point. Since we are choosing the best gentleman and lady of MedTech, the contestants will have to go through a very selective judging processes. They will be judged according to the following criteria: beauty, 30%,
Wit, 30%.
poise and bearing, 20%,
Overall impact, 20%.
a total of 100%.
12 exceptional candidates have dared to join the competition, vying for the coveted Mr. and Miss MedTech. It's going to be a tough choice.
Definitely, Renon. And so tonight, the questions will be generated through a randomizer, and each candidate will be given a minute to answer.
The order of the question and answer will be from pair number 1, female candidate, followed by male candidate, then pair number 2 until we reach pair number 6.
So everyone, are you now ready? Well, I bet you are, and wala na sa choice. So let's start. So let's have our first pair, starting off with our female candidate number 1, Miss Jewel Imahe.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi, Jewel.
Hello, good evening.
How are you tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling great tonight. How about you?
Well, I'm definitely hungry, but that's okay.
Same here.
Anyways, you chose question number 8. Am I correct?
Yes.
So your question is, what political issues that you are strongly for or against, and why? Again, what political issues that you are strongly for or against, and why?
What political issue that I am strongly for or against, and why? So I am strongly for the political issue of divorce. So, everybody has the right to love, but everybody has the right to choose who they want to end up happily. So, through this political issue, everybody will be given the chance. I'm sorry. Everybody will be given the chance to live happily, because we all deserve to live happily in this world. And let us always believe that we should always spread love, not hate. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Jewel Imahe. Now let's move on to candidate number 1, male category, Mr. Ritz Plaza.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. How's MedTech life so far, Ritz?
So far. So far, yes. Laban lang.
Very good, Jud na.
Persevere.
Laban lang, Jud. So I believe you chose question number 11. Am I correct?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So your question for tonight is, would you rather be the one who hides the truth or the one who tells a lie? Again, would you rather be the one who hides the truth or the one who tells a lie?
Thank you for that wonderful question. If I were given the opportunity to decide the one who hides the truth or the one who tells a lie, then my answer is none. I would rather say the truth even though it will be painful. I stand for the truth, and as I believe the truth will always set us free. And to grow from the truth is the best way to live. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So that was our first pair for tonight. Renon?
Our second pair, we have first the female candidate number 1, Miss Julie Jane Blanco.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Miss Julie. Do you feel any pressure right now?
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
Well, Miss Julie Jane, I believe you chose question number 1.
Yep, that's right.
Your question is, do you believe your generation is being misjudged, and why? Again, your question is, do you believe your generation is being misjudged, and why?
Thank you for that wonderful question. Our generation was the epitome of social media and modern technological advancement. The multitude of teens of my age right now is into these technologies, and within these things are influences that brought upon to our generation's trend. I think that we are mischievously judged by others because there are gaps of knowledge and trend. One cannot understand the other if they don't put their shoe on the opposing side. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Julie Jane Blanco, for that wonderful answer.
Thank
Up
you.
next is male candidate number 2, Mr. Nui Medalya.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Medalya. Are we feeling confident tonight?
We're feeling confident, sir.
Okay, Mr. Medalya, I believe you chose question number 6. Your question is, what kind of validation do you get from a strong social media following? Again, your question is, what kind of validation do you get from a strong social media following?
So as one who has plenty of followers on TikTok or in IG, I believe that having a lot of these followers, for me, the validation I get from this is, well, at least putting a smile on somebody's face, because I don't see it as something where I can gain, but more of to give to the public themselves. And I believe that my goal is to at least make somebody smile despite the pandemic itself. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Medalya, for that amazing answer. Up next is our pair number 3.
Yes, for our pair number 3, starting off with Miss Audrey Sabal.
Good evening.
Hello, Miss Audrey.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
I feel okay.
And what year level are you in right now?
I'm in my first year.
Good luck. It's still a long journey ahead. Anyways, I believe you picked question number 7. Am I correct?
Yes.
So for question number 7, as a future medical frontliner, how would you persuade a person who doesn't believe in vaccine? Again, as a future medical frontliner, how would you persuade a person who doesn't believe in vaccine?
The first thing I would is that I would listen to his thoughts, because I believe that he is just scared for this pandemic has traumatized us, and I am sure that he has a lot of what if scenarios, just like me when I heard that the vaccine was already created. So when I heard that it was created, I felt scared, and I didn't know what the side effects were. And at the same time, I also said that it's fine and that I should believe in science, and I should believe in the people who made the vaccine, because I know that it is not easy. And I would tell this to that person, for I know that if he knows that I have also the same experience as him, then I am sure that he will be able to slowly build the trust to be vaccinated. Thank you.
Very well said. Thank you so much, Miss Audrey Sabal. Now let's move on to our candidate number 3 for male category, Mr. Hans Quinio.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello, Mr. Hans. How are you tonight?
I'm feeling good tonight. Thank you for asking.
That's very good. So,
Who is your favorite teacher in Velez and why?
So far, it might be our PE teacher, Mr. Owano, because of him making us do capoeira, which is something really new to me, and it's really fun. So, yeah, that's that.
Yeah, I was once under Mr. Owano. The capoeira thing is very interesting. Anyway, you chose question number 3, right?
Yeah. Right.
So for your question, at this time of new normal educational system, can you say that virtual learning is one and the same with face-to-face education? Why or why not? Again, at this time of new normal educational system, can you say that virtual learning is one and the same with the face-to-face education? Why or why not?
Thank you for that question, Ms. Thea. I think that online education and face-to-face classes are not at par with one another. I believe that face-to-face classes offer more, especially as medical technology students, that we rely more on laboratory and actually doing these stuff. And I believe that soon, and hopefully really near, in the near time, that we may go back to our face-to-face classes. So guys, get vaccinated. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hans Quino. And that was our third pair for tonight. Renon?
For the fourth pair, first is the female candidate number 4, Miss Casmin Sogo.
Hello everyone, good evening.
Hello, Miss Casmin, a fellow intern. Do you have anything to say to our audience right now?
To everyone here, I just want to say that you matter. So make sure that you take account for your actions as it could impact other people. Thank you.
Very well said, Miss Casmin. Your question is question number 2. Your question is, how would the pandemic affect a person's mental health? What are the relevant measures to safeguard one's mental health during this COVID-19 crisis? Again, your question is, how would the pandemic affect a person's mental health? What are the relevant measures to safeguard one's mental health during the COVID-19 crisis?
Well, the pandemic has devastatingly affected us, especially in the mental realm, and it deceives us with the notion that all hope is lost. And we have to remember that it is not. That's why I wanted to represent our integrated qualities to help people and become the voice of hope and be able to resound compassion and resonate faith. Thank you.
Thank you for that wonderful answer, Ms. Casmin Sogo. Up next is male candidate number 4, Mr. Dexter Cabintoy.
Hello everyone, a pleasant evening to you all.
Hello, Mr. Cabintoy. What made you choose this course?
It's really my dream to become a doctor one day, and I have heard from a lot of my relatives and friends that MedTech is the best preparatory for being a doctor, so why choose for something less if you have the choice to be the best?
And I agree with that. Mr. Cabintoy, your question is question number 4.
Yes.
Your question is, what is your biggest realization during the pandemic? How will this realization help you in your future endeavors? Again, your question is, what is your biggest realization during this pandemic? And how will this realization help you in your future endeavors?
Thank you for that beautiful question. I think the events during the pandemic, especially the incidents occurring in the health sector, made me realize how substandard the Philippine healthcare system is. We are labeled as one of the worst COVID-19 outbreaks in Southeast Asia. Hospitals are close to full capacity because of the surge of infections, and healthcare workers are not properly compensated. This has increased my motivation in achieving my goal to be working in the medical field. I hope in the future, I not only have a successful career, but also a voice for those people who have been oppressed. And I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cabintoy, for that very honest answer. Thea, for our pair number 5.
Yes, Renon. So up next is our pair number 5. Starting off with female candidate number 5, Miss Kezia Joy Velos. Good evening, Miss Kizia.
Good evening to you, Miss Thea.
Hi, how are you tonight?
Hello, I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing great also. What's your favorite medtech subject?
As for now, my favorite medtech subject is health science because it tackles about anatomy, physiology, and a lot of other related subjects to the medical field.
Okay, so health science is one of my favorite subjects too, and you better do good in that because it's like the basis of everything. Okay? So for tonight, you picked question number 12. So if you had to say 3 adjectives to describe yourself, then which ones would they be and why? Again, if you had to say 3 adjectives to describe yourself, then which ones would they be and why?
Okay, thank you. If I were to choose 3 adjectives to describe myself, that would be first, cheerful, because my personality radiates joy to my surroundings wherever I go and to the people, to everyone around me. Second is that I'm brave. I fight and I conquer, never backing out to every obstacles thrown at my way. And third, I'm ambitious because I dream of changing norms, giving way to changes, and so that everyone may feel accepted. And that's all. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for your answer, Miss Kizia. Let's
welcome.
proceed to our male candidate number 5, Mr. Thomas Haban. Hello, Sir Thomas.
Hi.
What's your hardest medtech subject so far?
So far for me, it would be MTLBE. It is honestly so new to me and everything needs to be so logical as per Sir Manzano.
Well, Attorney Manzano is one of the best teachers out there, so kaya lang, laban lang dyan natin yung MTLBE. So, Thomas, you chose question number 9.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so do you really think that pageant winners has a voice on convincing the government in making it a national priority? Again, do you really think that pageant winners has a voice on convincing the government in making it a national priority?
Thank you for that question. I think that pageant winners have the capability and have the voice to give out a change in the government. They have the capability because they have become an asset to the country, like Catriona Gray and Pia Wurtzbach. These 2 beautiful women have become an asset to the country and therefore has voiced out. They have a voice to change because they have the Filipino support with them. And with that support, it can move mountains and make a change. That would be it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Haban. That's it for our pair number 5. Renon?
Thank you, Thea. Lastly, our pair number 6. First up is our female candidate number 6, Miss Yasmin Paquera. Hello, Miss Yasmin.
Hello, good evening.
So how is intern life for you so far?
It has been really hard, but just think positive, and someday soon I'm hoping that we would have our face-to-face classes.
Yes, and we're all really hoping for that. Miss Yasmin, you chose question number 10.
Yeah.
Your question is, in your opinion, after this pandemic comes to an end, what should we do so that we are better prepared for the next pandemic? Again, your question is, in your opinion, after this pandemic comes to an end, what should we do so that we are better prepared for the next pandemic?
I think the best thing that we can do in order for us to be prepared for the next pandemic is to invest and save. Invest doesn't only mean to monetary investments, but to invest into ourselves and invest time and invest on things that could feed our minds, our body, and our spirit. And I believe that we must always inculcate into our minds that it largely depends on our ability to persevere through and persevere through amidst all the challenges that we have and amidst all the difficult adversities that we are facing in life without ever giving up. So that would be all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Yasmin Paquera, for that honest answer. Up next is our male candidate number 6, Mr. Steve Lawrence Tibon.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Tibon. So, may I ask, why MedTech in Velez College?
So actually, I did a lot of research and I found out that a lot of people told me that indeed MedTech strives for excellence, and not only excellence, but they form your values, your character. And by that is enough for me to choose Velez.
You've definitely made the right choice, Mr. Tibon. You've chosen question number 5. Your question is, given the current economic state of the country, how would you convince Filipinos that it's still more fun in the Philippines? Again, your question is, given the current economic state of the country, how would you convince Filipinos that it's still more fun in the Philippines?
So with this pandemic that we are facing, and it caused a lot of trauma, damages, not only physically, mentally, but also to our economic standards here in the Philippines. But how can I tell these Filipinos? So first, I would start by making them realize that we are more than this virus. We are people, we are Filipinos. We are very resilient, and not only resilient, we possess great power because we have this characteristic of always striving for more. We don't settle for less. Even though we face a lot of obstacles like this pandemic, we don't give up because we are Filipinos and we try to strive for more. And we are more than this virus. Thank you.
Thank you for that wonderful answer, Mr. Tibon. Thea, wow, that was truly an amazing question and answer portion from our contestants. Those questions were very, very difficult. Thea, if I may ask, if you were a contestant, would you have been able to answer those questions?
Well, renowned as candidate number 7, charot. Renowned, there's a reason why I'm a host, not a candidate. So let's leave it to them. Kaya medyo fried na sa datong mga brain cells during the quiz, no? And I think that ends our question and answer portion.
A heartfelt thank you to our judges.
And also to our Dean, Pamela, for gracing this event.
Good luck to our candidates and see you all on the coronation night.
Have a great night, everyone, and stay safe.
So that was the question and answer portion. Indeed, Velezians can definitely work under pressure.
Let's welcome the MedTech Euphonix here to serenade us. But don't go anywhere because right after this, we will have the awarding ceremony of the other events and competitions in the past days.
Mr. and Miss MedTech 2021 will be right back. Stay tuned.
Umaga na sa ating duyan, huwag nang mawawala. Umaga na sa ating duyan, magmamahal, umahiwaga. Saya ka ng iyong hiwaga. Saya ka ng iyong hiwaga. Pipiliin ka sa araw-araw. Umagana sa ating duyan, magmamahal
We would like to remind everyone that all contests were done online and they were also prejudged. For the next contest, we have the MT Flicks and Chill, which is a series of Netflix-inspired films by the Viking Freshies. Introducing the judges for this, we have Miss Marian Helen Texon, Miss Nina Bettina Egania, and Miss Hazel Adriana Millionar.
So the criteria for judging is as follows. Creativity, 25%. Originality or content, 20%. Your organization, 15%. Solidarity, 10%. The poster, 10%. The ability to follow instructions, 10%. The video quality is 5%. And the audience impact is 5%, for a total of 100%. In third place, congratulations to
Block E with their film, A Second Time Around.
In second place, congratulations to
Block C with their film, Ripple.
In first place, congratulations to
Block F with their film, Terminus.
Next up is the Acho Medley, a riff-off competition by our second-year MedTech students. Now, this competition was judged by Doc Clarice Veronica Mirhan, Doc Christine C., and Mr. Nino Paulo M. Tan.
The criteria for the said contest are the following. Organization, 20%. Album cover, 15%. Solidarity, 15%. Audience impact, 15%. Concept and development or creativity, 15%. Content quality, 10%. Technical, 5%. And objective link, 5%. With a total of 100%.
In third place, congratulations to
Block B, December Holidays.
In second place, congratulations to
Block D, High School Rewind.
In first place, congratulations to
Block F, Sparkle On.
Another contest is the vocal competition, a singing battle between our very own talented MedTech students. There are 4 judges for this competition. The first, Kapuko Carlo Ryan, champion of the 2019 Acquaintance Vocal Competition and the 2019 Velez Intramurals Vocal Competition solo category, as well as a male leading role in the musical Miss Saigon. Our second judge is Fajardo Yan, who had a lead role in Flower Drum Song last 2014 as Mei Lee under the mentorship of the renowned director Mr. Benji Giola, who also played a lead role in the Song of Bernadette as Saint Bernadette Subaru back in 2016 and 2018, played the role of the Virgin Mary in Children of Fatima last 2017 under the mentorship of Madame Delia Villacastin and Madame Mary Rose Villacastin Maghuyo, had supporting roles as Sister Margareta in Sound of Music last 2015, and played the Maid by the Fire in Jesus Christ Superstar, directed by Mr. Benji Giola last March 13 to 15, 2020 at Colegio de la Inmaculada Concepcion, Cebu. Our third judge is Navales Patrick Dustin, who was the 2018 champion of the Acquaintance vocal competition, as well as the first runner-up in the 2018 Velez Intramurals vocal competition solo category. And last but not the least, Pepito Rita, choir member of Immaculada Chorale in high school, part of the Ensemble for Flower Drum Song and Ensemble for Sound of Music, member of Guangming Institute Chorale, vocalist of the acoustic band Four Sense, and performing artists at the Cebu Theater.
The criteria for the solo and duet category are vocal technique, 50%, musicality, 20%, stage performance, 20%, and audience impact, 10%, with a total of 100%. For the duet category, third place, congratulations to
Pakot and Tuburas.
Duet category, second place, congratulations to
Baguio and Alcera.
Duet category, first place, congratulations to
Singson and Ruiz.
For the solo category, third place, congratulations to
Jornel Rejuso.
solo category, second place, congratulations to
Dixie Cruel.
solo category, first place, congratulations to
Angel Limbaga.
Last but not the least, let us also award the winners for our Vikings Cup, which was an online tournament of the games Call of Duty Mobile, Mobile Legends, and Valorant.
The winners of the Vikings Cup for Call of Duty. In third place, congratulations to
Team BSY.
In second place, congratulations to
Team Litos.
In first place, congratulations to
Team Mama Miriyu.
the winners of the Vikings Cup for Mobile Legends. In third place, congratulations to
Team IG Holy Jane.
In second place, congratulations to
Team, one goal.
In first place, congratulations to
Team Proteus PTS.
the winners of the Vikings Cup for Valorant. In third place, congratulations to
Team Dax.
In second place, congratulations to
Team Mofos.
In first place, congratulations to
Team OK Rasad. That would be all for our awarding ceremony, and congratulations once again to all the winners. You all are truly deserving.
Indeed, it was a close and hard-fought battle, but let us remember that everyone did their best and is a winner in our eyes. But once again, congratulations to all the winners and to all the people who participated in the events. Now, let us go back to the highlight of the evening.
No more talk of darkness. Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here, nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you. Let me be your freedom. Let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guard you and to guide you.
Every waking moment, turn my head with talk of summertime. Say you need me with you now and always. Promise me that all you say is true. That's all I ask of you.
Let me be your shelter. Let me be your light. You're safe, no one will find you. Your fears are far behind you.
All I want is freedom, a world with no more night, and you always beside me, to hold me and to hide me.
Then say you'll share with me one love, one lifetime. Let me lead you from your solitude. Say you need me with you here beside you. Anywhere you go, let me go too. Christine, that's all I ask of you.
With me one love, one lifetime. Say the word and I will follow you.
Share each day with me, each night, each morning.
Say you love
You
me.
know I do.
Love me. That's
All I ask of you. Anywhere you go, let me go too.
Love me. That's all I ask of you.
It's been 2 years since our last coronation, and now we will witness the farewell walk of our Miss MedTech 2019 and also the first runner-up of the Miss Velez 2019, Miss Ana Patricia Espina, with our Mr. MedTech 2019 and first runner-up of Mr. Velez 2019, Mr. Joseph Kyle Batoktoy.
Together with the previous winners, who will give their heartfelt messages to the Viking community.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. This is one of the many valuable lessons that I have learned in my journey throughout the MMMT. In that remarkable experience, I have realized that we never really completely lose in life. We just learn. Participating in the MMMT and representing my batch, Celestia, has been a great honor and privilege for me. But now, it is time to bid my farewell to this amazing and enriching experience. Now, it is time for another brave gentleman to step up and represent our esteemed department once more. Expand your ability to reach even greater heights. Actively participate in the cultivation of your growth. And remember to take in one step at a time and have fun. Last but not the least, I want to thank everyone who has supported me all throughout this journey. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Hi, I'm Francine Navet Araw-araw, second runner-up of Mr. and Ms. MedTech 2019 and second runner-up of Mr. and Ms. Velez 2019. The experience had taught me that I can be anything. I realized that I used to think that I was just a nerd who used to cram in the corner of the room preparing for exams. But the opportunity has paved the way for me to discover myself more. I remember before that it was hard for me to attend rehearsals because the night before that, I would be in duty because I was in an internship, like night shift. But if I can make it, you can too. So for the future contestants, I know you will do great. Always remember that your biggest challenge or opponent is yourself. Use your God-given gifts, your wits, your grace, and your beauty and bring yourself out there. Use this opportunity as a platform for you to showcase your advocacies. Best of luck!
Bright lights and sonorous voices of the crowd cheering for their favorite contestant. Those are some of the words, but I can best describe my experience during the day that I joined Mr. and Ms. MedTech 2019. It was a nerve-wracking experience. The moment you step out of the backstage, the crowd's cheer can become more daunting. But it's also where I got my strength and courage that made me feel so dynamic. It also taught me a lesson, which is I learned how to shift my perspective. And I think that's what most of us need, especially in this current situation, wherein life can get harder every single day and the future becomes more uncertain. You see, if I didn't learn how to shift my perspective, the crowd could have consumed me that day and I would be left with nothing but fear. A simple shift of your perspective, even at the slightest angle of your viewpoint, can help you see things in a clearer way. Well, of course, it's easier said than done, but I did it. And this is where I give the credit. To all my friends, my classmates, batchmates, my family, and everyone who supported me, thank you so much. Now, my time as a candidate who represented my beloved batch has come to an end. I am forever grateful, and I will forever carry the memories and the valuable lessons that this journey has taught me, together with our ultimate goal as a Velezian, which is to be at faithful service to God and man. Now, it's another great year for this department to crown and award a new set of gentlemen who will become a good example, not just to my fellow Velezians, but to everyone. To the contestants, have fun, loosen up. Don't just think about winning. Have courage, and draw courage, not just from the people around you, but most importantly, draw courage from God and learn to shift your perspective. Focus on the things that matter. And lastly, remember this. Great things can happen at the very least moment you expected them to happen. Once again, it has been a wonderful journey. Thank you, and God bless.
Exactly 2 years ago, one of the most beautiful moments in my life has transpired. It was when I've seen the brightest light ever flashed in front of me, when I've heard the loudest cheer and had the most heartwarming support I've ever had. Joining Mr. and Ms. MedTech became an avenue for me to represent our department in another pageant. All these happened in the middle of a minor crisis of finding out what am I really good at, or whether I'm capable enough, not to mention the pressure from our academic workload. But you know, I still tried, because that's how we find out where our talents lie, by putting forth our best efforts and by following through with something. I believe that every day is a new opportunity to do better, to try a little harder, and to reach a little further towards our goals. At this point, I want to send my love to my family and to my parents. They are my support system. To my friends, classmates, and batchmates who've got the best wishes and support. To Kim and Ro, my stylists. To my mentors, Momshi Momjoy, and the gang. Trish, Alvi, and DK, best in Pasabog. To everyone who supported me and reached out to me in ways I never think I deserved, thank you very much. And lastly, to the girls, no matter what happens, always be humble, kind, and keep your feet rooted to the ground. You see, life is a stage, and you've got the best part, which is you. For the last time, I am Vanessa Malasaga, your Miss MedTech and Miss Interim's first runner-up. Thank you.
Yeah. Just watch me now. Just watch me. Just watch me now. Just watch me. Just watch me now. It's so good. Got me up on this feeling. It's so good. Just watch me now. Just watch me. Got me up looking down. Got me on higher ground. Hey, it's so good. Going low and no ceiling. It's so good. How you like me now? On the top looking down. Got me on higher ground. Come on. Just watch me now. Just watch me.
Back in 2019, I was a freshman given the honor of representing my department. Little did I know that this title carried a burden and a responsibility of setting a good example for others to look up to. Eventually, in the 2 years that have passed, with the experiences with both my teachers and my peers, I have grown exponentially and learned to be a better role model, a better student, and a better individual. I thank the department for giving me the opportunity to maximize my abilities and to be the best that I can be. I wish all the candidates the best of luck because win or lose, I am certain that each one of you deserve the title and each one of you would represent our department flawlessly. To the next Mr. MedTech and to all aspiring medical technologists, always study hard and ayaw jud og kumpiyansa sa histology. Thank you.
My story of resilience has reached its final page. And while this may be my last chapter with you, my dear Vikings, I am eternally grateful for all your support and for entrusting me with the opportunity to represent the College of Medical Technology. To me, being Miss MedTech was more than just a crown. It was a commitment. Because in this journey, I've survived many obstacles that placed me on unstable grounds. But I learned that even the strongest tremors won't shake your weakest footing. To my successor, I wish you a fruitful reign, and always remember that when you conquer that stage, you don't stand there as one, but as hundreds of future medical technologists. And to everyone with a dream, a purpose, know that it is never easy, and your struggles are valid. It will always be a constant battle, but it's a battle worth fighting for. I am Ana Patricia Espina, your Miss MedTech 2019.
I just want you close, where you can stay forever. You can be sure, and that it'll only get better. You and me together through the days and nights. I don't worry, 'cause everything's gonna be This I know for certain. You and me together through the days and nights. I don't worry, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. People keep talking, they can say what they like, but all I know is everything's gonna be alright. I know some people search the world to find something like what we have. I know people will try to divide something so real. So till the end of time, I'm telling you there ain't no can get in the way of what I'm feeling for you.
That was inspiring and nostalgic.
You know what, Renon? I can still remember how fun the pre-COVID era was. And if I'm not mistaken, we were also the host for that 2019's program. Well, who would have thought that we would still be hosting this year's and our first and definitely last online Mr. and Miss MedTech.
You're making me emotional, Thea. It's been a long journey and an honor to host this event.
And speaking of journey, we've finally come to the last part of our program, which is definitely the most exciting one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the coronation of our Mr. and Miss MedTech 2021. Show support to our candidates by commenting their names or their candidate numbers on our live chat box.
Again, to our Viking community who are watching out there, please come and celebrate with us by taking a selfie or posting on your Instagram stories using our official hashtag iMTernet Explorer or hashtag MMMT 2021 flashed on your screen. So partner, who do you think will win tonight's crown?
Well, Thea, the competition is close. I can see overwhelming support for candidate number 4 and candidate number 6.
I can see that candidate number 1 has a lot of fans as well as candidate number 5. Well, this is really a tough fight, partner. So, are you now ready to know the winners? Well, I bet you are.
First up is our special awards.
Our social media prince goes to candidate number...
Male candidate number 3, Mr. Hans Quino.
Our social media princess goes to candidate number...
Female candidate number 5, Miss Keziah Joy Velez.
Our Mr. Photogenic goes to candidate number...
Male candidate number 2, Mr. Newey Medallion.
Miss Photogenic goes to candidate number...
Female candidate number 1, Miss Jewel Imahe.
Our Best in Talent male category goes to candidate number...
Male candidate number 2, Mr. Nui Medalye.
Our Best in Talent female category is candidate number...
Female candidate number 6, Miss Yasmin Paquera.
Best in Production male category is candidate number...
Male candidate number 3, Mr. Hans Quino.
Best in Production number female category is candidate number...
Female candidate number 6, Miss Yasmin Paquera.
For our male category for Best in Funwear goes to candidate number...
Male candidate number 2, Mr. Nui Medalye.
Our Best in Funwear female category goes to candidate number...
Female candidate number 1, Miss Jewel Imahe.
Best in Formal Wear male category goes to...
Male candidate number 2, Mr. Nui Medalye.
Best in Formal Wear female category goes to...
Female candidate number 1, Miss Jewel Imahe.
And that ends our special awards. Now we move on to the main awards, starting off with the second runner-up. Our Mr. MedTech 2021 second runner-up is...
Male candidate number 2, Mr. Nui Medalye.
Our Miss MedTech 2021 second runner-up is... candidate number...
Female candidate number 6, Miss Yasmin Paquera.
Now we move on to our first runner-up. Our Mr. MedTech 2021 first runner-up is...
Male candidate number 5, Mr. Thomas Haban.
Our Miss MedTech 2021 first runner-up is candidate number...
Female candidate number 2, Miss Julie Jane Blanco.
Congratulations to our runner-ups. Now let's move on to Mr. and Miss MedTech 2021. Starting off with our Mr. MedTech 2021. Our winner is candidate number...
Male candidate number 1, Mr. Ritz Plaza.
And our Miss MedTech 2021 is none other than candidate number...
Female candidate number 1, Miss Jewel Imahe.
Congratulations to all our winners, especially to the newly crowned Mr. and Miss MedTech 2021.
I hope that you enjoyed tonight's culminating event.
This event wouldn't have been possible without the efforts of these amazing people. Thank you so much to the MT-SBO headed by Asher Umerez, intern government headed by Miss Casey Veloso, to our faculty, to our dean, to the consultants and the stylists, and to our volunteers. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. This has been your hosts. I am Thea Marie Altinaha
and Renon Chong saying,
Vikings, kita magkahiusa.
Have a wonderful evening. Keep safe always.
Once again, congratulations to the winners to the Mr. and Miss MedTech competition. You fought hard and have reaped the rewards of your hard work.
That was so thrilling.
I know, right? But sadly, all good things must come to an end.
True. We're almost at the end of our program. But before all that, we would like to show our deepest gratitude to all the people who helped make this program possible.
Now, let us welcome Mr. Asher Umerez for the closing remarks.
Good evening, everyone, and that is a wrap for our Virtual Acquaintance Week. And I want to thank everyone who has made the month of activities really a success. Most especially, I want to extend my thanks to the SBO, who are just such full of creativity. You are one of the most hardworking groups that I've come to have the pleasure of working with, and thank you so much for giving your 101% into everything that you do. But of course, we all know that we cannot take full credit for all of that. I want to thank the volunteers over the 5 committees that we have. We have over 800 volunteers working with us behind the scenes, and none of this would be possible without them, especially over the last 3 weeks of the Viking Cup and the Slogos Night last Thursday. We just want to tell you just how grateful we are to have you on the team, and thank you so much, you guys. I want to thank the freshmen and the second years who have been such good sports during their MT Flicks and Chill and the actual medley. I know that these events just gave you added pressure, but nonetheless, you still delivered amazing outputs. Thank you so much, you guys. I want to thank, of course, the judges who took their time to give their inputs on those activities, and even during the vocal competition, which both solo and duet were won by third years, by the way. I cannot myself imagine having participated in anything like that during my third year. So thank you so much, you guys, for taking the time to do that. Of course, I want to thank, so dear to my heart, the Mr. and Miss MedTech committee, especially to Mamshi, Trisha, Alvi, the whole crew, spearheaded by Nina, and the intern government. I want to thank the style consultants and Sperry as well. Thank you so much, you guys, for taking the time to guide these to guide these candidates rather, and just leading us every step of the way. And of course, I want to congratulate Jewel and Ritz, our newly crowned Mr. and Miss MedTech for 2021. We have kept this secret for a week, and it just feels so good to finally put it out there. You guys have a great reign. I want to thank the editors. I know that this was not an easy task, so thank you so much for embracing through such the short amount of time. I want to thank the Euphonix and the Mavericks for performing tonight. I know it's hard to do everything online, but you know, every task is achievable once we put our hearts and minds to it. I cannot end this speech without thanking, of course, our Dean, Miss Pam, and our advisor, Mrs. Leslie Echeverry. Thank you so much for encouraging us every step of the way, and we would not be here without you two. And you guys have a great night. God bless you, and I will see you soon during Face to Face.
Alright, just like how we started this program in God's presence, let us end it in the same way.
Let us call on Miss Camille Pita for the closing prayer.
I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you in all the lovely things so fine and true. I see you in the beauty of the flowers and the rain. I see you between the lines of a sweet refrain. I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you even when I'm lonely and in pain. I see you in the beauty of the stars at night. I see you in my life, I feel alright. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you in the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you in the smile of a baby, sweet and true. I can see you in the eyes of my very best friends. I see you in these bonds, just like your love that never ends. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you in the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you in the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I pray. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I see you, Lord.
We hope you all enjoyed the event today.